We're leaving our boondocking spot this morning in Williams, Arizona, and making our way to Walnut Canyon National Monument. After we see the monument, then we're going to drive back to Flagstaff to Fat Olives for lunch.
We're at the Walnut Canyon National Monument. It's about 9:30, I think. We're gonna do the trails, and to do the trails you have to go inside to leave.
This national monument has remarkable rocks and ancient cliff dwellings.
This is the Island Trail. Going down's optional, returning is mandatory. That's cute.
Come out there.
See over there, that one level, it just goes all the way around. There's the visitor center up on the hill. We come down pretty far. This is a pretty long one here down the side. It just looks like a little mushroom. It's just amazing to me how the rock doesn't just fall over it, but it stays in alcove. This is a one-way loop because it's kind of skinny. But the canyon over here behind me is beautiful. How pretty. This is pretty cool here. You can see the cliff dwellings on that one level where those big boulders are, and all that curved rock below.
We're doing it. Let me get too much in there. Let's see.
Oh yeah. They're doing a mating dance over there, the birds. When they're together, the two, they kind of dive down. Actually, there's a bunch of pairs that are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Super cool. Chuck was saying this looks like a mini horseshoe bend, except there's no water going around this in the middle. That looks like a little gooseneck. Oh yeah, there could be water. We were just reading that this was created by Sunset Crater National Monument when it blew up because some of the lava rock I was showing you earlier. And you can see down here is part of the trail that we walked. We didn't notice it on the way down, but now that we walked it, I see the railings and I see the pathway. We made it to Fat Olives. This is a wood-fired pizza place for lunch in Flagstaff.
Fat Olives was on our list when we were driving Route 66 with our dog Hefe a few years ago, but we weren't able to stop because it was like a total downpour that day. It was on our list because Guy Fieri actually went here, and it's a VPN certified pizzeria in the art of making true Neapolitan pizza.
This is what we're getting. The Bogo Dose, white face, house-made mozzarella, porcini romano, oregano, shaved Brussels sprouts, chili oil, he said was house-made. So forsetta, local honey, and crushed pistachios. This is like a pattern with the balsamic. Looks amazing.
Make sure everything came out good so far?
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Really good.
Awesome. All right, so this is incredibly good. Very stringy. And then this is our pizza with the Brussels sprouts. Looks very good. We just got to our campsite. I think it's maybe like 1:30. We had an incredible lunch at Fat Olives in Flagstaff and a nice little hike this morning at Walnut National Monument. We went down and saw all the cliff dwellings, and that was pretty good. This campsite was a little hard to get to, and Sedona's cracked down a lot because people leave trash, and then we get to this site and you'll see there's like trash all in here, in the fire pit that doesn't burn, there's trash just all the way around. So I'm gonna pick some of it up and put it in a garbage bag, and then we'll throw it away tomorrow so they don't stop people from coming out here. I mean, it's free land, so I don't know why people can't pick up after themselves. It's just ridiculous. So we're hoping to eat the rest of our s'mores tonight Chuck's gathering some firewood, and hopefully we'll have a nice little fire and eat some s'mores. How high are we? I mean, it seems warm. Chuck. Okay, so Chuck thinks we're still at 6,500 elevation, but it feels so much nicer out than yesterday morning. It was really super cold. We got all of our s'more making equipment out here, and Chuck's got the fire started. We got the chocolate melted this time a little bit, so next to the fire, so it'll be more melty than last time. And I had a marshmallow just plain, and it was good.
It was a quiet night at our boondocking spot just north of Sedona. The next morning, we drove into town to go to the visitor center to get information on some hikes.
We parked the van in downtown Sedona and came here to the visitor center to get some information on some hikes to do. So I think we're gonna drive out to the hikes, have lunch, and in the van, and then we'll come back. We can check in at 3 o'clock, and maybe in the morning we'll do the longer hike that she mentioned was really good.
The lady at the visitor center was very helpful. She gave us a wonderful map of the trails in Red Rock Country. For us and our needs, she recommended a short trail called Fay Canyon. Then she recommended we go to a trail called Dead Man's Pass that we take to Mezcal Trail. She also recommended that we do the Bell Rock Loop. The other interesting thing about this map is that it gave you at the bottom all of the information on the length of all of the trails.
So this is the Fay Canyon Trailhead parking. This is a short hike, like 1.1 miles. There's parking, which was nice for us, and no fees. So this is the start of the trail. If you look at the sand, it's just got like glitter in it. It just glistens in the sun. It's beautiful. I mean, just so cool. So we stopped about halfway into the trail for the Fay Canyon Arch. Chuck said he saw some people walking all the way up. Oh, I see their heads now. There's a cool tree on that rock up there. And it looks pretty cool. If you look to the left and then all the way to around, you'll see like more of the rock formations here. The trail's sand, but it's mostly hard sand. I just love how it makes you feel like you're walking on glitter. So this is the end of the trail. You can hike up there a little bit, but we're not going to do that. So we came over to the parking lot here, and people are parking out on the roads, but it says RV parking only, and we were able to get a spot. And it says there's a fee, but it said to put your America the Beautiful pass in the window. So that's what we did. So hopefully we're good to go. So we're taking Dead Man's Pass to Mezcal.
Hey guys, how far down's the parking lot?
5-minute walk.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right there. It's way over here.
Oh, way over there.
Yeah. I guess you can hike down, or you go here and you hike up, and then hike around or something. Little hole in the rock up there, maybe kind of like an arch forming too. Way off over there, you can see the parking lot. Over that way is some kind of lodge area. We saw the sign for enchantment out this way, so I don't know if that's it. But the rocks are beautiful. Came around the corner. Look at these plants. They don't look sharp like a cactus, but they're very cool. I like them. They're very whimsical. Here's the Canyon and Fools Trail. Goes down that way. Our guy said be sure we didn't take that, so I'm not sure what that's for, but I'm guessing it's a hard trail. Maybe people don't come back. But these things do have thorns on them. You can see here. They're just kind of hidden when you look at it. You don't notice it at first, but yeah, pretty cool. Chuck, thanks for going all the way around the end of the rock over there too.
After we finished our hikes, we headed to the Sedona airport. because the lady at the visitor center had told us that it has amazing views, especially at sunset.
It was $3 to park, but she said you could come back at sunset too. But we can't because we're going to dinner. This is the Baby Quail Inn. It's our little hotel. The parking spots are like tiny. They're not even marked off for the size of a car, so we stick way out in the back. But there's no parking really anywhere in Sedona for overnight camping. And to get a big parking spot is even harder, so we did the best we could. We got a hotel room. We're gonna walk to the shuttle, and hopefully it goes good. It's $1 a person each way. So for $4, I hope that we can end up having a good experience. If not, we'll just Uber back. It's what they call Uptown Sedona. And there's the Matterhorn down there. That's where Chuck and I stayed last time with Hefe. And it was one of Hefe's favorite places. He loved it. He was sick at the time, but the room was huge and they have a balcony right on this busy road, and he could watch all the people and the dogs walking by. All right, which way? The famous Elote Cafe. We made our reservation 2 months ago, and all I could get was the bar. And we're early, but we're tired of walking around, so we're gonna go in and see if we can get a seat already. The shuttle was real easy. I mean, it was like $2. We only went one stop, but it was super fast. So the salsa looks really good, and the chips have like spices on them. This isn't a spicy one. A spicy one. It's hard to see, but they gave us the prickly pear margarita that we had last time, and it's delicious. The menu looks different than when we were here before. But yeah, they have a cookbook and it was really good. So I'm sure they changed the menu a lot. This is the queso fundido with chorizo. It looks really good. Okay, so he's doing ice. Okay, what is that?
This is fresh lime juice and organic agave.
Lime juice, okay. Tequila. Awesome. Oh, that's the puree. Okay. That makes it really good. How long have you been a bartender?
About 7 years.
Because we think you were here 2 years ago when we were here. I want you to know we got a hotel room so we wouldn't have to drive after being here because we knew we were going to have these margaritas. So thank you very much for making them.
Thank you very much.
All right, so this is the chicken enchilada, and I guess it comes with black beans and rice. And Chuck got the brisket enchilada.
Yeah.
I think I got this last time.
Our dinner last night was absolutely fabulous. I will say though, it was pretty pricey, especially by the time you look at the cost of the restaurant and then you look at the cost of adding on a hotel room so that we would have a place to stay for the night. Probably not something we're going to do for a long time. But I am glad that we did it because we did have a really good time. Today we're going to be driving south to Montezuma's Castle National Monument.
All right, so we're at the Yavapai viewpoint. We just parked the van, got on the roof. It's just awesome. Look at that. I wonder what's Bell Rock, which is what. So you can see the little fingers there sticking up. Those are cool. All the way around here. You can see the Chapel of the Holy Cross. Over there. This is awesome.
Montezuma's Castle is still one of the favorite cliff dwellings that we've ever seen. It was built as a 5-story, 20-room dwelling sometime between 1100 and 1300. After a quick stop at Montezuma's castle, we headed for lunch. We were going to Rock Springs Cafe, established in 1918. One of my books from my research showed this was a must stop. Not only is the food good, they're also famous for their pies.
Chuck got the smoked brisket Philly, and I got the meatloaf stacker. Cheese, I asked for crispy bacon, and it's crispy, looks good. Our food was excellent, just totally outstanding. And we got the chocolate cream pie to go. My gosh, they've got like everything. Apple butter, blackberry, gator jam. This has all got their label on it too. They must make it all.
After lunch, we headed to Phoenix to the Desert Botanical Gardens.
This one's loaded over here. Ooh, it smelled good. Wonder what that smell was. Oh, I guess we gotta pay. Those are cool. I haven't seen anything like that yet. Oh, those are those big tall things that we saw on our hike yesterday. Oh. Look, this is like up over my head. This is awesome. What is it?
Your picture.
Oh, it looks like a little gopher thing.
Is that a squirrel or a squirrely rat?
It looks like a rat something.
A rat squirrel.
That's bizarre. Look at these flowers. Aren't they amazing? Oh yeah, you got a good one there. Look at this thing. It's got like big blossoms on it. Hanging down, falling down. This is beautiful here too. Which one?
Tree. Basically, it's just a tree full of spikes.
Ew, I thought it was dead. This has little flowers on the top. Chuck was talking about how when they get old they get hair. Some of these get hair on them. This guy's got little hair on him. Look how beautiful. So the sundial is cool. It's like 220. And that's what it says on the sundial. It's pretty awesome. This is a nice little donor section, how they have it. Oh, RT. Man, I tell you, the sun, you can just feel it penetrating your skin. It's like stronger than in Costa Rica, I feel like. These are huge. These are so cool. These are cool. I like how it goes all the way up the hill and you have those other ones in the background there that are fuzzy on the top. The Desert Wash. There they are. Those are cool. Camelback Mountain, 4 miles away. Chuck used to live close to there growing up. We just saw a bunny rabbit, but he took off before I could get the camera on and we can make a picture. So the hut there is super cool inside. Like you can just feel the breeze coming through. He's sitting up on his back legs. Looks like he's stalking something. It's a roadrunner, isn't it? Well, I have to say this has been a beautiful garden. And we've seen lots of wildlife, which is pretty cool. Look at these things. It's got like yellow blossoms coming off of them. Look at that. That's bizarre. Pretty nice. It's just 100 degrees out. And the sun is brutal hot on your skin. I can just feel it.
The Insta360 ran out of memory, so I'm recording this on my camera phone. But the sunset is just too beautiful to miss, so I had to get the camera out. This is our boondocking spot outside of Phoenix tonight, and the mountains are just lighting up, so beautiful. We had a really wonderful day, and we're looking forward to heading back into Phoenix tomorrow. In the next video, we visit the famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright's studio, Taliesin West. Although I'm not an architect like Chuck, I really enjoyed this visit. And of course, Chuck was happy to knock this off his bucket list.